free instant tournament. It is Monday, January 29th, and I'm just checking the streaming quality and direction and etc. So let me share the screen and we'll go to BBO. And most of you already know the weekly free instant tournament on BBO is updated every Friday. So the same cards are there since last Friday. And close this. And so you have a few more days to play if you want to play before watching this. Just to not spoil if you haven't played it yet. So as to not spoil any surprises. And you'll find it under the Solitaire tab. Let me go back to make it clear. This is a home screen, Solitaire, weekly free instant tournament. Here we go. 8 deals, match point scoring. And we start with a 1 diamond opening bid, 12 high card points. Minimum but clear opening bid. And now after partner bids 1 spade, some people would bid two diamonds here, others would bid 1 trumps. And it's worth our while exploring the pros and cons of each choice. I prefer 1 trump here, especially in match points. And this is something that you have to discuss with your partner, because if each style has advantages and disadvantages. So if you rebid 1 trump with this kind of hand instead of 2 diamonds, that means that your 2 diamond rebid becomes more well defined. And so partner's life will be easier when he hears the auction 1 diamond, 1 spade, 2 diamonds, because he can be pretty sure that you have 6 cards. I wouldn't say 100%, but 99+%. You would have 6 cards. And that may be very important information, especially for declaring 3 trumps. When he has something like a doubleton honor in diamonds, that's a very different holding when you're facing 6 rather than 5 diamonds. Of course, the cons are that 2 diamonds may be better than 1 trumps. When the cons for the 1 trump rebid here. I think 1 trump, we have better systemic tools after 1 trump than after 2 diamonds. And so that, coupled with the fact that 1 trump is maybe the highest scoring contract, this being match points, leads me to a 1 trump rebid. And here we stand. Oh, it's reopened in our secondary suit. There's nothing to bid here. Maybe we will be bidden here because that's another possible negative side effect of 1 trump. We haven't shown diamond length. So it will be hard for partner to compete to 3 diamonds in some hands in which this would be desirable when he's short in hearts and has 3 diamonds. But at this point, there's nothing we can do because partner may be short in diamonds. It's actually more likely that he'll be short in diamonds than in hearts. So let's lead the diamond. He could have led the jack of spades also. Both are reasonable leads. And there's no rush for us to try to give partner a ruff if he has a singleton. If the robot were signaling with standard signals, the 3 would either be his 3 of diamonds, would either be a singleton or a 3 to the jack. Right? 3, 7 jack, because with any other holding, he would play the highest. But unfortunately, as far as I know, the robot doesn't signal. Sometimes I think he plays the highest card if he thinks it is affordable. And certainly, if that is his strategy, I'm not sure that is his strategy. You could play the 7 from 7-3, but maybe not the jack from jack 3, because it doesn't know we have length in diamonds. I don't think I'm not getting to this ticket of analysis here, whether from jack 3 the jack is safe or not, in a double dummy fashion, which is all the robot knows. Anyway, right now, I'd like to dislodge that ace of spades, but I would also like to prevent declarer from roughing a spade. So we have some thinking to do here. Partner shouldn't have, he passed over one of trumps. So he shouldn't have 6 spades for sure, and 5, very possible that he doesn't have 5 spades. In that case, playing spades would be playing into declarer's side suit. If declarer has 5 hearts and 5 spades, he could have something like that and have passed over 1 spade. That may be the case. And if that is the case, my best defense is probably a trump here, so as to not let him rough anything in dummy. Low trump, because that might preserve a chance of a secondary hard trick with a 9 if partner has something like 2 honors, jack 10, queen 10. I'll try that. The club is not comfortable with that jack 9, although the declare should not be extremely long for that reason. He should have at least 4 spades. It's rare, only rare hands would not correct one of trump to 2 spades with 5. So the typical length of this pass here is in spades is 4, maybe 5 bad spades. Maybe. And so certainly declare's side suit is spades. And so let's lead a trump here. So at least we won't have, maybe he'll lead the diamond now. Yeah. Okay, so this is declare should have 2 clubs at most with his 4-5-2-2, presumptive 4-5-2-2 at best. So let us try to establish our cash side club tricks. Okay, so he has 2 clubs. We don't want to play diamonds because that would force partner to rough and be over roughed. So we want to take away that entry to dummy if partner has a king. He doesn't. So he will score that. He will make 4 trump tricks, ace king of spades, 6, 1 club 7, 1 diamond 8. Those are his tricks, 8 tricks. Maybe I shouldn't have led, well, not maybe, now that I see the cards, I should not have led a club when declarer has the king, because there's no discard coming in the diamond. But, well, he doesn't have the queen of spades either partner, so that queen of spades is high. Yeah, but his hand was pretty much what we expected. And if declarer had the ace doubleton of clubs instead of the king doubleton, it would be important for us to not let him discard a club on the queen of diamonds. Not the case today. Let's see what other people did. 35% is not a disaster, but it is a bad score. People are getting it down too. Let's look at one of these successful defenses to see what we did differently. King of diamonds, jack of spades. Declare now leads a diamond. He's roughly in the same position. Yep. Spades. Now he can't enjoy both the queen of diamonds and the club lead from diamond. So my club lead gave him an entry. Yeah. Would be good if declare had the ace, and bad when declare has king. I don't know if I could have analyzed the board more deeply to figure it out, but let's move on. We have 11 high card points here and short in hearts, but not a hand good enough to say anything at this point, especially if over versus not, which is the dangerous position for over competing. Our partner is overcalling in that dangerous position, So we certainly should not be passing here. We might have a game. And our best bid here clearly is 3 hearts, both because it keeps 3 no trumps in play if partner has a stopper in hearts to add to our ace. We do not might be laid down. Picture him with ace king, 6 of diamonds, a king of hearts, 3 little spades. That's it. That's all we need. Of course, they may cash 4 spades and the ace of clubs against that, but they have to cash it. If they lead a heart, then we'll probably make. He may have 4 little spades, then they don't have 4 spades to cash. You see the point. So 3 hearts it is. And if he doesn't beat 3 no trumps, now we have the decision of whether to go to game or not. And it's not that attractive in match points to beat 5 diamonds here because partner might be stretching, and we're not sure that we'll make 11 tricks. We have too many losers, especially when he doesn't have a heart stopper. So we know that we probably have a heart loser here. So I'll pass. One heart loser, 1 club loser, 1 diamond loser. Pretty much inescapable. And we might get 1 down if it goes hard to the king and a spade, but I don't see what we can do to prevent that. Because if we had ducked the queen of hearts, he could overtake with the king anyway. So our best hope is for him to have the 2 kings. Not today. And now the ace of this guy has king jack of spades, queen jack of hearts, and the ace of clubs. Okay, so that is 11. If he has the ace of diamonds, his partner would have what? The king of hearts and nothing else, and the jack of diamonds. I think that the ace of diamonds is in west. Therefore, giving him an ace and a king, that gives him 7. And this guy could have 12 with the jack of diamonds. Yeah. So now the ace of diamonds here, they can cash a spade, but they'll have to. No, they can play a club, and only if he had a double spade, which wasn't possible. So our only shot to go down one only was to lead a low diamond to the 10 at trick 1. That was too hard for me. Ace of hearts, trick 1, trick 2, low diamond to the 10. That would lead us to down 2. Club, spades. That's probably a horrible result. Partner was very weak. Oh, not so bad. But still, in 8 boards, we are not shining so far. And what did the other people do? Passing 2 hearts passed. How can that be? Oh, people are bidding 2 clubs with our hand. That's a horrible bid, but no arguing with success. And I don't understand how North could it makes no sense from a very simplistic viewpoint. If you're willing to bid 3 diamonds when partner is passing over 1 heart, why are you not bidding 3 diamonds when partner is bidding something? Right, you have 7 diamonds, so I don't understand why the robotic mind passes in this auction and bids 3 diamonds in the other auction. We might have had a hand that looks closer to a 2 club, vulnerable over call. For example, the ace of clubs instead of the king, ace queen of clubs. That would still be a very terrible overcall, but it would be a very nice game in diamonds because we could finesse in clubs against the opening bidder to discard a heart. Anyway, another hand, 1 diamond opening bid and 1 spade rebid. And partners willing to play in 1 no trumps, but it's probably safer to play into diamonds. We might pass because it's match points. And that's my instinct is a quick 2 diamonds here. And I think that I don't like this style of trying to play no trump in every deal. Two diamonds is certainly laid down. I can't see us going down into diamonds. Well, I can, but it's very unlucky, and certainly we won't make one no trump in that case. And we may make many more tricks in diamonds than no trumps, enough to compensate. Could be 130 versus 120, something like that. Went into the tank. Well, two spades, so that's probably some shortness in diamonds. Now playing in spades as trumps, that is interesting. Three diamonds, since he should have a balanced hand, and at least according to his explanation, he should have two diamonds at least. We don't want to go to game, even if he's inviting us. 8 to 11. Total counting distribution. We don't have a good fit. To play in two spades is a bit dangerous when they can shorten us in clubs. But it's where the match points lie. So let's risk it. We need it. We are with a bad tournament so far, so let's play in spades. Hopefully he has the ace of spades. Having the ace of trumps is a big thing in this kind of contract. And no diamonds, it's 2 to 3 diamonds. You see how trustworthy is our good fellow. But anyway, it's not a great contract. 2 diamonds would be much better, because they'll cash the first 3 tricks and force us to ruff the third heart. And we can try a cross ruff after that. Wow, interesting. So now we can discard a heart after ruffing a diamond. Can it be that this guy has a singleton? It can be, for sure. Can be. But I have to. No. Okay. So now let's discard our heart. And that queen was a nice card. Should we let that jack of diamonds was a nice card from East. Why would he be playing a diamond from King Jack third? I see no reason. Well, I see no reason for him to be playing from Jack Doubleton as well. So that was a very interesting defense so far. King of Hearts and the diamond. You have to figure out what's going on. East has the ace of clubs, king, queen, or ace, king of hearts. We don't know which. Nothing in diamonds. He may have the queen of spades or not. There's no clear evidence of either here. Why didn't he try for a ruff? Probably this guy has length in clubs and East has length in hearts, which is why he passed over one heart with some goodies there. So I'll try to catch this trick. If we are playing for a cross ruff, it's strange that East didn't try to give his partner a ruff. But here we go. Maybe King Jack third. He has 5 clubs to the ace 10. Queen of hearts, apparently. That would be too much. King Jack, I don't think he has the king. So I can duck this. Discarding a club. Yeah. I'll play a club. And we can finesse. Strange kind of finesse, huh? Finesse by playing the jack of spades here, but we can also ruff with a king. Or we can duck and try to ruff. I think I'll duck this. He'll discard a heart. West has 2 clubs and 4 diamonds. His other 7 cards might be four hearts and 3 spades. And if that is the case, let's think about what would be going on 2 diamonds. You would lose only 1 diamond. The right play in diamonds is a low diamond to the queen. And later, ace of diamonds will capture the jack. So we would lose ace, king, and ace in the red, in the rounded suits, in the hearts and clubs, plus 1 diamond. And that's it, because we pitch 2 spades in the clubs. So, well, not so clear because we have little entries. It will make 90 or 110. That means that going down here is a very bad result. We need to hope for a way to make 4 more tricks here. We have to aim at least 110. Now, I know that at other tables, people won't be playing 2 diamonds because the robot won't let them. But if we forget about that aspect, thinking about an actual bridge problem, we have to look into that angle. So our options here, if West has 3, 4, 4, 2, he has 2 spades at this point. That's our best shot, ducking this club here. And so trying to basically we won't make 4 tricks ever at this point. Well, we might make 2 roughs in if he has 5 hearts. Oh, there's no. Okay. Now we would need him to have the 10 of spades as well to rough that 9 of diamonds with a 10 of spades. But he just played the queen of spades, so no, he won't have the 10 of spades. Roughing with a 10, down 1. And a bad score because our partner, for some reason, took us out from, oh no, 68. But yeah, because nobody will be playing 2 diamonds, which is laid down. It's a bit ridiculous. Let's see how this guy managed to, okay, by not beating spades ever. But it makes no sense for us to be in diamond rather in spades rather than diamonds. Okay, a diamond, 1 of trumps. We have a 2 suited hand. If 2 diamonds shows this is a clearly the best option, because trying to guess the suit beating one of them might miss a big fit in the other, and we don't have enough to do anything other than that. This was a penalty double for diamonds. Parda didn't raise us, he's just showing a mere preference, so we have bid out our hand. You could have 3-2 in the majors or 4-2 with a weak hand, as he does. So we have 4 top losers here, at least. Very good contract. Okay, can this be a double? It can. I might rough with a 10. There's no reason why not to. Now we have to hope that R9 would be good enough to hold that. Okay. So now we can, there's no 5 hearts here, so now we can claim. Roughing a heart with a 9. We know there's no overrough. We can claim. Okay, that's probably a reasonable score because we couldn't have done any better. 60%, yeah. Okay, 13 high card points. Club opening bid. I hate support doubles in general. and I won't commit them here with this hand, which has a is a hand that doesn't want to bid anything. I don't want to raise partner at all. So I theoretically, for this stupid system that the robot plays, I'm denying 3 hearts. So anything that I try to do later won't convince him that I have 3 hearts. But still, this hand is not a raise, and I stand by my guns that this hand is not a raise. And I'd much prefer to play clubs, even if he has 5 hearts. Now they're not full. Partner should be extremely short in spades, which means that 4 clubs might be a good contract, especially if he has 5 clubs, which he might. He might have something like 1, 4, 3, 5. 1 spade, 4 hearts, 3 diamonds, 5 clubs. And in that case, we might defeat 3 spades, 1 or 2, but still we might make 4 clubs. It's a very annoying situation. I think in match points, I'm going to do an extreme, I'm going to take an extreme position here. I think that this hand should double. A non-vol opponent, maybe they're going down 2. We have 3, possibly 4 tricks in our hand. And partner has hearts and clubs. We have all of our stuff in diamonds. And we'll lead a trump. And so they might make something like spade should be 5-4. So let's say they make 5 trumps in one hand, one rough and the other, or 2, maybe 7. They need to get 2 more tricks on the side. Not so easy with our holdings. Not so easy. So let's double and lead the trump. Okay, if he takes it out, maybe he has a void in spades. Takes it out, I'm happy too. No, he has a very balanced hand that we would destroy them in in 3 spades. Oh dear. Okay, let's see if that he coaxes the king out. Well, at least apparently we have a good start. If the king of clubs is on side and the king of hearts is on side, if both of them are on side, that means they would go down 800, something like that. But that's a very silly 4-club bid, to be honest. See, and all the less trump, yes, we can. Let's see if the hearts are breaking. Yes, they are. So now we can just lose 2 spades, making 5. But look at 3 spades. They would make 5 spade tricks and maybe a diamond. 6, 500. That's what we're talking about. That was a really silly bid by our dear partner. Nobody could play, you see, 150 instead of 500. Nobody could play. Let's see how many of those 4 clubs did double. Yeah, nobody doubled 3 spades for no good reason. Then again, they would be doubling 1 spade and showing 3 hearts, some silliness like that. Anyway, here we are. 13 high card points, 1 spade opening bid. We clawed our way to average, but we didn't have great results in the first 2 boards, but after that, our partners is not inspired today. Okay, 13 high card points, nice 10s. If partner has 11, good 11, we might have a game. But this is match points, and really playing one trump non-vulnerable in match points is a lot of appeal. So I'll pass this. With a 5-3-3-2 hand, of course. Partner, it didn't raise us. This style is something alien to me. but I know I might have uncomfortable. This was a possibility. So let's try our hearts. Maybe this guy has ace-9 doubleton or something like that. We have to decide what we'll pitch from here and from there. We don't plan on trying the diamond finesse. We have to just so, but we must keep our diamonds here, and we must keep our spades also in the north. So if hearts are breaking, we make all the tricks, but doesn't look like does it? They would be very silly. And if they're not breaking, oh, it's the same. I can discard a spade. Try the 10 of hearts. If they're not breaking, I just lead a spade, and without playing the ace of diamonds. And now I will still make 2 more tricks and go down to. We lack the 9 of hearts. Maybe with the 9 of hearts. Without the 9 of hearts, East would have bid something. But if he had bid 1 of trumps, he would have bid 2 spades. And not 2 hearts. Which is frankly quite silly. If you don't raise with this hand, which I think you should. I know that this is a matter of style, but that's my style. Raising with weak hands. Then you should explore hearts since you have the room over to that. Anyway, 17, excellent 17. And I will upgrade this to a 18 due to the 10s and 9s and no jacks. No jacks is good. This might sound contradictory, but think of it like that. Jacks are already included in the point count. 10s and 9s are not. So the fact that our 17 don't include jacks means that they include aces and kings and queens. And the 10s and 9s are not included. So what is this? Basically, it's just I don't like to show spades at this point because that helps the defense. And apparently the robot denies for spades when he beats no trumps, which is a silly. You see the point about how it helps the defense. So now we have 9 tricks in the majors, and 1 club is 10. Our best shot is diamond queen outside for 12. It's not on side, we'll make 11. Unless they duck a diamond, maybe. Nope, no duck. So here we are. I mean, 11 tricks. Ace queen of diamonds behind us. There's nothing to be done on this deal either. 89%, that's a bit amazing because they might have established a club after a club lead, but why would they lead a club? Maybe they are not bidding it. Can it be? No, partner has a game lead even if I open 1 of trump only. A mystery, another mystery. Okay, 59. That's a more respectable result, and we still have 1 board. 15, 1 hard opening bid, and a 4 heart bid. No fooling around. Although it's interesting to think about fooling around with the robot, with a fake splinter, to prevent them from leading diamonds, or to just in general to throw some sand into their eyes. Let's do that. Can't see the robot going nuts without spade control. Oh, so that's going to cost us. I'll deny because it has a pass, and I'll deny the queen of trumps, and that should be enough. for us. 8 of clubs. I need to play the queen here. That's a anonymous lead. Well, after a rough now, we need that this rough to have been from a triple. And so that we can draw trumps. Let's see. King of spades, spade rough. Drawing trumps, hopefully. And then we have 11 tricks. We have 5 hearts, 4 spades with a rough 9, and 2 aces 11. Doesn't look good. Yeah, rough with a doubleton. Now we lose only one trump. We play a trump, lose a trump, and have a bad result. If we just bid 4 hearts like a humble, not imaginative, we would have gotten probably second place, something in the low 60s. I hope you enjoyed it. I did, even though the decisions were not really inspired today, but I did enjoy it as always. So I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.